I realized you can have it today and it can be gone tomorrow. So if I was gonna do it, I better mean it when I did it. I always looked at bull riding. Nobody remembers what happened yesterday. Today's the day. Mauney, two-time world champion bull rider. The early years of my career, I was my worst enemy. I was so hard on myself. When I was real hard, it was because I felt like I didn't try as hard as I should have. When I was 14 years old, my dad looked at me and he said, "Boy, if you want to do this, you're going to have to get a job." So I worked all week, and I didn't have any money. I didn't have anything. The only way I made it was putting that hand in the bull rope and making sure it stayed there till the whistle blew. That's what I always told everybody. You know, some guys lose the fire, the drive to keep going and keep doing it. And I said, I don't know if I'm wired different, but when I crawl off in that buck and shoot, it's the same thing. You ride like you're broke. You know, my dad beat it into my head when I was little. He told me, he said, if you're gonna do it, you play the game, you take the pain. And I lived by that my whole life. I didn't have all the talent in the world. I was gonna make it work. I tied my hand in there where it would not come out, and I figured out how to stay on top. It was not pretty, it was not correct in no means. It took me, I always joke, I said it took me 20 years to figure out how to ride them right. It was trial and error and the never say die attitude. No telling how long I would have rode bulls if breaking my neck wouldn't have happened. Say I would have retired, you know, the end of this year, I would still be doing the exact same thing I'm doing today. I like being at home. I like being able to work them bulls every day. And the next phase is, that's what everybody always asks me, what are you gonna do after you're finished riding bulls? I said, I have no idea. Probably the same thing I do now. I'm always using something, some piece of equipment. So far, I put them through the ringer. Like, I'm not very easy on equipment. If I've got equipment here, I use it, and I mean to use it, and they last. So they're tough, they're stout, and I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty nice to have a cab when it's raining and cold outside. Having the right equipment means a lot. Riding bulls, being gone for 3 months at a time, you have to have somebody here to be able to take care of things. You have to have good equipment. For sure, messing with bucking bulls, it's not the easiest thing ever to do. It's cool to have equipment like that. I wasn't raised like that. Everything I need to do, I've been able to do with it. And you can ask anyone that knows me or comes over here when I'm working. I run stuff through the ringer. It's held up to everything I put it through, all of it.